we're back. So this is the second to last VIFF for this year. It's boring here. Pick me up.
ねえ、なんでこっち戻ってきたの？10年も東京にいたら気も済んだしね。
Starring two Japanese actors that I saw last year. One from Beautiful Star and one from Close Knit. Haven't seen anything done by a director, but reading a synopsis and the fact that it's based off a book, that's always a plus. So definitely looking forward to all this crossing timeline and just feeling lost love type of thing. I mean, the trailer was kind of typical generic Japanese drama vibe, so definitely see, is it going to be that or is it going to be really different? But I do look forward to it. Interesting name concept, so wonder if that's going to play even more within the film. Probably will be. But anyways, looking forward to the presentation, and this is the first time it's screening in Vancouver, so that's really cool. And I think one of the actors is here for a Q&A as well, so that's a plus. Getting overseas actors over here is always great. Anyways, this is the before and this is the after. Holy smokes, guys, it was a world premiere, not a Vancouver premiere, but a world premiere. Check out the Q&A now.
Good evening. This is Hiroki. Only English. ここまでね。
But anyways, that's a long Q&A. But holy smokes, this movie was enjoyable in the sense where it's so slice of life, it's so Japanese drama, but it's not filmed in your typical Japanese drama. Sort of wish someone in the Q&A sort of asked these questions were in technical terms of just like why the long takes. It's such a beautiful film, which is like a lot of shots lingers and the long shots, I swear, long takes, I swear this is the film where I've seen people talk in a car in long takes the most ever. I don't think I've ever seen any other film that has so many characters in the cars talking and it's a long take. And it's just great. I mean, the director talked about the book that this was adapted from, and it's like mostly like little stories. So really great to see how he compiled a book full of little stories and picked and choose which ones he wanted and threw it into a under 2-hour film. And you can really feel that here, since there's like some stories that don't feel like it completed. I mean, granted, one story arc, I sort of felt like it just like delivered what it wanted, but it didn't feel like it concluded. And then I look up the synopsis on IMDb and it's like 2 girls doing blah blah blah, and I was like, the other girl was actually one of the main characters. So that was interesting to see that it's just picking and choosing on the stories. And I really enjoyed the time jumping. The scene transitions were amazing as well, just going back and forth between time. And I I actually really loved how they sort of drift off from the main characters and then they go into other relationships, and then you really try to piecemeal it back together as to why are we talking about these people. And then in the end, it's like it doesn't really matter because it's just such a slice of life of just, you know, either moving on or acceptance or all that stuff of just life aging and time moving. So I really did enjoy that. The performances were great. I mean, granted, you still have your typical Japanese, you know, actor playing the present day and then playing their past self in the high school setting, and those ones are always kind of like iffy in that sense. But it was great. I think it was just like the whole thinking of like who and why are they included in this really made it such a realistic take on just life, of just someone moving back from Tokyo and then people freaking out about how great Tokyo is, and then just jumping back of just like this boy who was like the center and king of, you know, school life, and then he became what did he become? And then that's sort of the movie, that was the driving force of the movie, but at the same time it's not that important in a sense, but rather just focusing on how they sort of grew up since high school. And I think it was really interesting just to have so many different characters, and I think they had great performances all around. And like, granted, maybe the girl with Endo, like her arc could have been more fleshed out a little bit more to establish her a bit, because I swear her high school scenes were very minimum, and I think I saw her maybe like one scene and that's it. So maybe if they had more scenes with her in it, I think that would have established her sort of like contrast and foiling with our main actress who comes back from Tokyo, whereas this Endo girl stayed in this town. So there's that. Anyways, it was really enjoyable. I really loved the cinematography, the long takes, and just the editing was great, and just the performance all around. It was just great fun. A lot of smoking, which was interesting, and a lot of car talks, car chats. That was very different from what I've seen recently, so this will definitely stick in memory. Anyways, enjoyed it. Glad I checked it out. Saw that Hashimoto Ai was in this from Beautiful Star, and also that this was a premiere of some sort. So now it's a world premiere, so that's amazing and awesome. Never been to a world premiere. That's pretty badass. Got this movie before Japan. Oh yeah. Anyways, it was enjoyable. Recommended. Go check it out. And I really wish, I hope the book somehow gets translated, because I really want to check this out, and I just want to see how he adapted it. So anyways, that's it. This is, it's boring here. Pick me up. Or it's boring. Please pick me up, or something. Anyways, I can't remember because I'm great with names. Anyways, this is it. This is the before and after of that movie. Out.